Hi everybody, Keith Best here, and thank you for looking at my course, the MPP Quickstart. Now, this course is going to be slightly different from most courses what you see, purely simply because it is going to be actually over the shoulder, and you can watch the course grow, or I should say watch the site grow as the course grows. So currently I have 6 sites which I've bought for it. I'm going to be buying another 4. So that I'm going to have 2 areas, and they're going to have like sort of 5 sites in each area, and you'll be able to watch them grow and watch them develop. And obviously you can work along with them and build your own network of sites to help yourself along. Obviously you need Magic Page plugin to do this, unless you're going to build the pages out yourself. So what do you get? Well, basically this is the actual members homepage. So in the Where You Start module, this basically I'm looking at what I say is the core of SEO. I'm then looking at how to find good niches. I'm then looking at, letting you determine what the competitors of the niches are, so that you can then make an educated decision as to whether you want to go for them. It will all depend on your skill level at SEO as to whether you go for one niche or whether you go for a different niche. The reason I'm doing that is because a lot of people think, they've got Magic Page plugin and it's a brilliant plugin, it will make absolutely brilliant sites. And if you put the effort in, you can make really sites that will rank pretty well. But you still need to do SEO to get them onto page 1 for the more competitive terms. So you still need to know that little bit about SEO. And that's something that will be embedded in the course as we're going along. There won't be a separate module for it, anything like that. You will just see some of the things what I do, and there will be nothing held back. You will see everything what I actually do. The keyword research module, this then will look at how to find alternative keywords for your main one. You'll pick your main keyword, whether it's like sort of plumber Chicago, locksmith in Manchester, or whichever. And this then goes into looking at how you can find all those other keywords. So when you are building your site up, you are actually using all the keywords what Google associates with your main keyword. So you're not going to be over-optimizing or anything like that. Site setup, then this looks at how to buy your domain, how to put your domain on hosting, how to install WordPress, and how to install Cloudflare if you need to. Because I never start building the site out until I've got the SSL certificate in place. That way I don't need to mess around with like sort of really simple SSL plugins. The least plugins I can have on there, the better. And that's the way I like to work it. WordPress setup, as it says, it's setting up WordPress. So I just go through the basic things what I put up, and I also show you how to put a theme on, what plugins I use, the settings I set up, and how you can start building your site up. And it's very basic. If you already know about WordPress, then you probably don't want to watch that one. Similar with the site setup, if you're okay with all that sort of thing, then you can probably miss these 2 out. Content is basically how I get the content that's going to be my site. And this one is one of the more important ones. Well, in fact, it's the most important one out of the whole course. How you get your content and how you actually spin that content to make your meta title, your metadata, and all of your pages, your home page, your Magic Page, and your service pages. Your content, this one, everybody should watch this one. Creating your layout, this is just a bit of basic functionality. Again, this is more for the beginners who are not used to. I will be using GeneratePress and Elementor. And this is basically for those beginners who are not used to Elementor and some of the things what it can do and have never really designed a site before. So this just goes through some like different things, what you can do, playing about with Elementor. And that's, for your beginners, that's probably the best thing for you guys to do. Play about, see what happens, look at other sites, try and recreate them. Now this site comes second as far as content, and this is building your evergreen site out. So basically in this module, I go through and I take the layout, what we messed about with in creating the layout, and I turned it into a site. Okay, and then I start adding all of the pages for like the service pages. I start adding the home page, I start adding the magic page, and all sorts of things like that. I keep adding on. Okay, so it's like this one is actually building the site up, and this is the longest video in it. And basically we go through and we get the site fully built so that it is ready, and then we back it up so that it's there to be deployed as many times as we want to deploy it. So building your money site, this is where I go into actually adding the location, adding the database, or adding the database first, then the location, and then putting all this schema on or the X fields on and all sorts of things like that. Building a supporting site, this is the supporting sites. What I was saying, I build one main site, which is like the central hub site, and then I'll have around that, I'll have a number of supporting sites depending on the competitive niche. And basically, this is what this module is all about. What you do is basically download your evergreen site onto your new site and then build it up just like you did your money site. I'll go through everything in it and I'll show you a few different things what I do, such as changing the optimized images out, changing the videos out, changing the schema, etc. Analytics and pixels, this is basically using Google Tag Manager, Google Analytics and Google Search Console to connect your site up so that you can look at it and you can see what's going on. I'm not a big fan of rank trackers. I find that they don't give you a lot of valuable data. They're normally way out. And also, in a rank tracker, you've got to put in what you think you want to rank for, and you don't really know what your people are searching for. Whereas with Google Analytics, I know exactly what people are searching for and where my site's showing up. I can then decide, right, I need to push this keyword, so I'll start using techniques to actually push that keyword to get it on page one. No point being on page one for stuff what people's up searching. In the advanced features, then I go into different things like sort of how to put different videos on different magic pages so that they are relevant, how to put different text on the different pages, again, so it's relevant, and other things like that, just on the, the more advanced features. And then, of course, in the update videos, this is where I'll just put anything that happens. If people ask us questions, I'll probably go in and it doesn't fit into any one of the other slots, I'll put in the update videos. If I've got any updates about the positioning of the courses or anything, the sites or anything like that, that's where these will go. So that is like the overview of the course. And as you can see, it's all set up on here. You've got all the menus there. I've got the setup section, which is basically where to start the keyword research, site setup, WordPress and content. Then I've got building your sites out, and then I've got the updates. I've also built a forum in. This is so that we can share our successes, share our woes, get help off each other. Obviously, it's pretty bare at the moment because there's nobody in there yet. Once people get coming in and they start wanting questions putting in, anything like that, forum topics putting in, I'll put them in, and this way we can all share everything together. I'm not a big fan of Facebook, so I'd rather have everything here, and it keeps everything together, everything gelled. I'll be in and out of here like sort of a few times a day, so I'll be able to answer questions, which will be good for everybody because obviously we'll all be from different time zones, but we can all help each other out. And that's one of the things I want this forum to be, is a place where everybody can help everybody out. Okay? And that's it, really. That's like sort of the course in a nutshell. Like I say, it's not a course where I'm showing you, oh yes, I've ranked this site like sort of 16 months ago, and like, this is how I did it. This is a course where you will see, I mean, the first site went up on January the 1st this year, 2020. Okay, so it's been up a month, well, 2 months now, and it's starting to get rankings. Now, they're not brilliant, but this site is my pest control Clearwater site, which is the main site which I'm targeting. And this site has had nothing whatsoever done to it apart from being put up on January the 1st. Normally I would have actually built some backlinks to the site by now and done a few other things. Due to building the course out and other things, I just haven't gotten down to doing it yet, but that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward. But as you can see, emergency pest control clear water, I'm already on page 1.4. I've done nothing to the site. Bedbug services clear water beach, it actually says I'm in position 26. And when I've just checked, I'm at position 13. So as you can see, there's 44 different keywords where I'm in the search results for. Yeah, okay, they're not brilliant, but this site has had nothing done to it. And pest control is a pretty competitive niche. So once I start building backlinks and using the dynamic backlink builder, building citations and all things like that, and they will probably go into, I was going to take it back to the home page. I need a members page on there. And they will probably go into like the update section, because these will be looking at, the SEO, what I do, and things like that. The things I order off places like Legit, how I use the dynamic backlink builder, all them sorts of things will be going on. So that's all for this video for now. If you like what you see, the buy button's down below. Then basically I would jump in now, because this is now, it's at its early bird price. The price will be going up after a week. Purely and simply because this is now where I'm going to be starting to add all of the more advanced videos, and once this week's up, and then the price is going to be jumping up, and then as each month goes by, the price will go up again and again until I get like sort of the sites ranked and things like that. Then it will be stopping at its top price. Catch you on the inside. Bye.